I'm Jack, and I'm an immigrant to Saskatoon.
I may not be from another country, but I am from another province.
I'm from Calgary, Alberta, and I came here to Saskatoon because of
school, my family,
and frankly, the slower pace of life.
Saskatchewan is the fastest growing and youngest area
in Canada.
It has grown by 67% since 2005. 44% of that choosing to make Saskatoon their new home. So, what's the new face of Saskatoon?
I came in 1970.
Where are you from? Czech Republic.
I'm originally from India, but I moved from Toronto.
I came from Iran. I had Bachelor of English from my back home.
What did you imagine Saskatoon to be like before you moved here?
Well, I did not know what Saskatoon was, where it was, and anything.
I thought it to be a slow city.
We heard from friends that here is so cold. We didn't expect that much cold. We said, okay, like minus 15 the most.
Bigger city. We lived in mining communities all the years before we moved here.
We didn't expect a minus 40.
What sort of obstacles have you faced in terms of your profession?
I couldn't get a teaching job in Saskatoon when I came here because for one thing, I'd stayed home for 10 years, and then the policy of the school board here was that they give preference to Canadian citizens, and I chosen not to become a Canadian citizen. I was a landed immigrant.
Having English as a second language here in Canada.
When we came here, I had lots of difficulty finding the job comparable to what I had in my country.
Maybe some of the barriers have disappeared. I became a citizen, so I don't know if people who are still living and not citizens, they still face that.
When they see my resume, they might see my name on the top that says Immiracism, which is a foreign name. So I'm sure there's a different impression that comes into your mind.
Well, I do have the great advantage that despite my name is pronounced Yana, it's spelled with J. People call me Jana. They just feel that it's a Canadian name. And I still heard there was some study on that if you have a first name that sounds English, you are supposed to do better or you have a better chance.
I think the situation has improved a lot, but still needs more work.
I think the community is a bit reserved because it's still not that open to immigrants. So they don't understand the cultural differences much, but as they are promoting immigrants now, so I believe it's changing, and it will change in the coming few years.
Now I'm the coordinator of Saskatoon Multilingual School in Saskatchewan Intercultural Association.
They are getting better because there's more support services for new immigrants. The government of Saskatchewan is putting resources to help new immigrants stay here.
Why'd you choose Saskatoon?
Because this is the fastest growing city in Canada, and they are promoting immigrants.
Whether or not you're coming from a different province
Or a different country.
the diverse experiences newcomers bring to Saskatoon create a mosaic.
However, the opportunities are not equal for all.
And it is through community action
And individual action,
that we can create
a welcoming environment for everybody.
It's closed.